Greetings, my people. My name is Wolde Emmanuel, and I am Ras Wariku, the folk philosopher, and I'm here to tell you a little of my history. I was born in the parish of St. James, in the city of Montego Bay, and I, my family on my father's side is from Hanover. Yes, and Askinish is the location below Dolphin Mountain. I also uh, had early experience between age 5 and 7 in Moko Rock, Clarendon, and was grown up in the east of Kingston, Winard Road School, Range, right against the Mountain View Hill, what I'm called Warika Hill. Yeah, and while going to that school, I was living at Ellis Avenue, Mountain View, 20 and a half, right against the mountainside. Ellis Avenue down at the school range, because it's a pure gun firing we used to hear in them days, where the soldiers them. Same sort of feel what Marcus Garvey talk about. Them here there by the stadium, national stadium there. Yeah. It was always, you know, all kind of shooting going and practice and all them type of thing there. Skeet shooting on the east. Yeah, with a 7 miles, I'm at a skeet shooting range. So Mr. Eddie say I got fire him gun. From one on him left hand, using right hand fire, and them not miss nothing. So we know him is the original gunman too. And you find that uh, when I was going to Winard Road School, it was two Chinaman in the whole school of 800. And none of the black man them don't go to high school. Nobody not take no exam for going to high school. Two Chinaman take for go to St. George's College and the two of them pass. Edgar Chin and Arnold Chin. I can't forget them name there. I'm 80 year old. And them time them are just 9, 10 year old. So I 80 years I used to me I get ahead of them. So I make my own investigation at 10 year old and find out so them have a thing named scholarship and them have a thing named common entrance. My field scholarship and pass common entrance. And my first school fee was £7 a term. And my mother scraped from nothing and paid them school fee like, for 4 years. So when I leave St. George's College now, I'm on a 16-year-old. I walk out of school because I get a job. I used to work with the newspaper, the Star, Evening Star, when the people them sending them application for who is Miss Jamaica. I mean, use photograph them days. Them judge them by photograph and thing. I used to count the photograph them and attach them numbers, amount for each one, for them decide the winners. I remember I get £23 from my first pay. I'm gonna go to El Carter English and Harbour Street and buy my first suit for myself and so on, so on, so on. So from me a 16-year-old, I broke out, big man. I take my stepfather car from me at 14 at night time, go out Port Royal and all about. So you must know, say, me the real rebel. I'm get the name Wariku through my virgin Bona. And Bona and Kiddos and Ross Michael and the whole of we used to there, one C Oxford Road. Before Tommy Cowan come on there. At time, there is someone just I work with in a circle around a music union. Them. Greg Isaacs I passed through on them bike at the time and Ray and gone a racetrack go sleep with them ask them. Can love him ask them way there. See, so our early experience as Harbour View Heights now, we so near the airport that we have a lot of contacts with overseas, right? And yeah, we are like that. We just walk out of our house, a good house, as people are saying, and go over the beach and just, yeah, shanty town it. turned in a shanty town round behind the church. And there for years as Conga Lions, we start call ourselves Conga Lions. And cause we call the place Conga Basin, you know. Get it own a name and thing. And so you have Jabuka, which is from history alone. For book my brethren Booker history alone. If you hear what the government do Booker, what police do Booker, and how Booker overcome all them things and become world famous because in the case of them charge, what them charge him for, them find him guilty and him appeal in England for him people in the day of England and him appeal. And when the case done, every colonial base around the world, all the countries that were commanded the British Commonwealth had to be advised that legally the Rastaman can swear by His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. A Jabuka broke down the barrier there. Because the reason why him win the case is because the judge refused to accept him oath because he must swear by Haile Selassie. You must know say the court eventually in Britain accept that His Majesty is a deity that you can swear by. Well, people know that, no secret. So you had Matuto, the high priest, who rewrite the Bible in a patois and burn him candle for years, not candle, in pipe, in curtain buckle, lamp. For years that now out, that just light and keep on lighting and for years right down on the beach. Rain, storm, everything that and just build an altar there. And him job, was to read the clouds them and give weather report, a big job him in and walk after that and come a Congo base and come live, as a Rasta man, I think him losing sight now. I think him losing sight now. But him write the Bible already before him losing sight. In a patois. Somebody tell me right now, say, Sister for Jehovah Witness, Sister tell me say, I can get the Bible in a patois to online now. But years gone by. Him write that in a patois. So anyway, we are telling us about Harborview man them now was the superintendent named Perkins who did live, Billy Perkins, the soccer player, father. And him kind of soften things way out there because he knows that we are good youth because in Donald Quarry live on him road and Donald Quarry brother, two of them go Camperdown High School, them used to over the beach with the same here. Whole citizens from, not only, but quite a few youth from Harborview used to come across the beach over there and smoke with we and talk with we and learn from it too. See, because we were unlimited, we never have no limit. We go in a part of the island and anywhere we want to go, because we don't have no parental control. See? So I become a man who realized that it don't make sense I try to climb up in this society because I'll be going nowhere. Them good all just kill me off according to my attitude. So me wasn't trying to share or have any ambition to be anything in the society. I only see where the love is and I go where the love is, and the love was amongst the Rastafari and them. See, so I became a Rastaman from age 69, from 1969 onwards. I really not up now and yeah. When I go to prison 1971, I was already baptized in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church by the Archimandrite Mandefro, who became the abbot of the Ethiopian Tawhid Church, Orthodox Church. See? Yeah. And we find, but I want to name some of the people who really will help me and educate me and associate with them and learn fast, man, like Ben Brody and Gart White and, Mackey and them kind of man, the Greener Company man, them Lumsden and Lieutenant Lumsden from the army, the Lumsden family, them I'm close people into, and one of the Maroon chief was one of the Lumsden brother them too. So I get to know the Portland Maroon them to that and uh, uh, the Lumsden them I kind of know even town for the first time as them camera there. Seeing. So call myself a folk philosopher because in Africa, them have a man them called a griot. And I realized from listening to the griot that what the griot do is pass on the history and the tradition and custom of his people by word. Them no record it or them no use no reader or nothing. Them just have people youth gather around them and them just tell them of them history. And it's truth, pure truth come out of them. To I man specialize in a truth. I I say alright, I call myself a folk philosopher. It's folklore them call it, you know. And them have a fellowship at the university, them call folk philosophy. I spell my own different, but I know the word in the English dictionary, the meaning of philosopher. Mm, yeah, I do some of that too. So I do other things too, you know. Me the man who do reflexology and play music. You so hear Lazia play with music them. One you love the family Aswad and uh, Aswad Kefensi the first, Empress Adama and the family. Yeah, them is all apart from other things, performers in a Blasio studio. We have worked together nicely step by step, but every step is upwards. Yeah, and every step is upwards. So love to all people and I want them tune in because yeah, we can comfort each other while fighting a good fight with all we might. And I close by saying, let neither life nor death nor angels nor principalities nor power nor things present nor things to come nor heights nor depths nor any other creature separate I and I from the love of the Most High. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. Jah Rastafari. I am mighty full. I Selassie the first.